Good afternoon. It's a cloudy and rainy day here in Morristown, New Jersey. And we have a top 10 matchup here in the country. It's the number 10 Malvern Prep Friars and the number 5 Delbarton Green Wave. I'm Ben DeVell alongside Veer Dahl in the booth. Veer, it's nice to be in the indoors.
Certainly, Ben.
The Green Wave are coming off a 16-goal performance in a win over Westfield. How can the electric offensive masterclass affect the guys in green and black today?
Yeah, it should give them some momentum heading into this tough matchup against Malvern Prep. Do what they've done all season, stay poised on offense, get the open look, and rip it. That's what they need to do against a tough Malvern Prep defense.
Yeah, Malvern, they're a talented group, but they have suffered some surprising losses this season. The Friars have also been able to take down one of the top teams in the country in Brunswick, but they couldn't beat St. Anthony's. The theme, inconsistency. What does Malvern need to do to be consistent today?
Yeah, I mean, they need to stop this tough Delbarton offense. Delbarton has been playing really well this past couple of weeks. They've gotten it going, and their chemistry looks to be great these past couple of games. So if they can stop their defense, stop what they want to do, I think they'll be fine today.
Okay, some things to note. Delbarton, they had Daracourt out last game. He is back in the lineup today. Gavin Romweber, though, the point leader, goal leader, and assist leader for the Green Wave, is out today with a hand injury. Pierce Bolger remains out with a hamstring injury. And I don't know, it's going to be a tough game. 3 straight wins for Malvern Prep against Delbarton in most recent years. So looks like we're going to have a tight one today. Next up, it's the Friars and the Green Wave.
Our opening prayer. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen. Father, we ask your blessing on the game we are about to play. Give each one of us the courage to play this game in a manner which by our words and our actions is pleasing to you. Let us enter into this competition in a spirit of sportsmanship and with respect for our opponents. We ask you, Father, to bless each of us, especially our coaches, officials, parents, and players. Keep us under the protection of your Son, Jesus Christ. Help us to be aware of his presence with us in this game. Through Christ our Lord. Amen. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen. Please remain standing as we honor our nation, displaying our national flag.
We're about to get set. It's Christian Trzynski in for the Green Wave at the face-off. I think that's Joe Murphy in, the freshman for the Friars. And Delbarton wins the face-off. Here's Johnson. Passes it behind the net. Hauser, and he sends it over. Hauser roaming behind the net. Spin move, pass to Folk. Now up top is Fodor, and he passes it over. Schobel with it. Johnson going right, passes inside. Fodor throws it across. That shot off the mark.
Good luck there for Olsen to start the game off for the Green Wave.
Yeah, he's starting in, I think, in replacement of Gavin Romweber, who's out today with a hand injury. Fodor circling, passing to Schobel, and I think he's got to step up today, especially with the absence of Romweber.
Yeah, we might see some different guys here for the Green Wave that don't normally see the field a lot, but
here's Testa. He throws it over to Olsen. Olsen passes to Schobel, and he'll send it over to Fodor. Brandon Fodor passes it inside, just off the mark. Turnover by the Green Wave.
yeah, we saw the passing and catching a little bit of a problem versus Westfield for the Green Wave. Hopefully they could fix those little things up here against a tough Malvern prep team.
For sure. Here's Carroll. He'll pass to Mears. Mears guarded by Trafford. He'll send it up top to Turley. Turley driving inside. Passes behind the net. And now with it is Mears. Mears passes back behind the net. Malvern Prep going towards the net. It's going to hit the post. It looks like Delbarton ball by, yep, they're going to give it to Delbarton. Popham sends it across.
At first, Ben, I thought they gave it to Malvern Prep.
I'm with you. Here's Olsen. Hasrell pass to Folk, who gives it to Baldwin. Baldwin coming off that hat trick against Westfield on Thursday, Veer.
Yeah, great game for him.
Here's Sheridan. Cusimano, two guys on him, somehow finds a way out and regroups. Here's Olsen now. Baldwin, one-on-one here. Now Hauser going towards the net. He'll back off and pass to Sheridan. Sheridan driving inside. And the shot was ripped in front. Then a rebound shot. Not going to go from Folk. Delbarton keeps ball.
Great defense from Malvern Prep right there. Just to get the ball loose there.
Sticking with the play as well. Baldwin with it.
It's a little rainy here today, so the turf may be slippery for the guys on the field.
Yep, that shot off the mark. Delbarton keeps possession.
Number 42, Heath Jones, in goal for Malvern Prep.
At least so far, Delbarton looks like they've been attacking from the far side here. Cusimano passes it to Sheridan. He'll send it over to Olsen. Olsen guarded by Carroll. Olsen drives inside off the post. We saw a lot last game. Delbarton hit the post 6 times against Westfield. They hit it once there.
Yeah, just off the mark from Baldwin right there.
Olsen spin shot off the mark. Delbarton keeps possession.
We're getting some good looks here early, but just can't get one to fall.
Heath Jones, the starting goaltender for the Friars. He's committed to Rutgers. Hauser gets decked. Ball's loose. Malvern Prep ball, so they come up big on the defensive stand.
Yeah, that's great defense from Malvern Prep here. They'll get possession here.
Dylan Novak with it. Paticano guarding him. Novak, one of the best players for the Friars. Graded an 88 by Inside Lacrosse. He's committed to Notre Dame. Driving inside are the Friars. The shot and a score! Malvern Prep strikes first. It's Jack Beichel.
Yeah, great job from Malvern Prep right there. Getting an open look and just a tough save to make for the Green Wave. That will put them up one with under 7 minutes left to go in the first quarter. Great job by the Friars.
So, Delbarton only down one. They've had a lot of pressure. What do they need to do to capitalize on this next offensive possession?
I think they've gotten some good looks, but just can't get one to go behind the net. So I think they just stick to what they've been doing, and they had a great game last game and stick to what they've done all season.
Johnson with it. He loses it. Ball's still loose now. Malvern Prep looks like they have it, and they do. A great effort by Eddie Rudolph. Oh, now they turn it over.
Great defense from Michael Rolke right there.
Rolke will send it behind the net. Holding it is Olsen. He'll pass to Schobel. Schobel spins. Backs off. He was working on Macmillan. Testa going inside. Now behind the net. Passes it up top to Fodor. He'll send it back to Testa. Here's a shot from Olsen, and he scores! The Green Wave knocked this one up at one.
Yeah, great dodge from Olsen right there. Gets an open look and just rips it. A great way to respond to the early goal by Malvern Prep.
With 5:48 to go, we got a 1-1 game here. Bernardo in for the faceoff for the Green Wave. It's him and TJ McDermott there. McDermott wins it, and Malvern Prep will go on offense here. Riley will pass to Mears. Mears guarded by Johnson. Mears is a Duke commit. Ball goes out of bounds. Delbarton gets possession.
Kip Rand just broke his stick trying to get the ball out of the Malvern Prep offensive guy, but Delbarton will take possession here. Great job from Kip Rand right there.
Yep. Cusimano comes on the game. He has the ball.
There was an open net for a second right there.
Yeah, saw that. Sheridan passes inside, and Olsen will send it back out. Sheridan guarded by Tentillo. Now he loses it. Ground ball. I think Malvern has it, and they do. Coming out with it is Jack Carroll.
It's important for the Green Wave not to let this gritty Malvern Prep defense speed you up. stick to what they've done all year and stay patient on offense. And the Friars really extending their offense here.
You got to be patient. Take the right shot. Riley, guarded by Johnson. Riley beats him, but it's going to be Pedicano with the interception. He'll go the other way. He's dangerous with his shot. Holding on to it, and he'll pass. Johnson with it.
Great defense from Pedicano right there, just intercepting the pass.
Trafford will send it. Now it's Schobel. He'll give to Testa. Passes inside, not on the same page as Johnson, and another turnover by the Green Wave.
Yeah, you can't have those mistakes against a tough Malvern Prep team, one of the best in the country. Delbarton needs to clean those little things up here.
Riley takes his time, passes. It's Turley with it. Turley gets it back, 24 on 24. Now it's going to be Bickle, who has a goal today. Driving in. Shot. Just missed the net.
For a second, I thought that went in, Ben.
Yeah, same here. It was a tough angle, but from our, our angle, it looked like flashed the net. Goes out of bounds. The Friars maintain possession. It's going to be Mears. The Duke commit, getting past Johnson, cutting in front of the net. Closing in, now passes it out. Here's Beichel. Passes inside, blocked by Rand. His pass is blocked. Still on the ground. Dotro whiffed on it. Who's coming out with it? Looks like Delbarton, and they'll take a timeout. We'll step aside. We're back here. The Green Wave have possession, and it's Schobel passing. Olsen, the goal scorer for the Green Wave, sends it behind the net. Hauser takes the pass from Cusimano, and now it's Baldwin with it. Behind the net, Cusimano sending it to Baldwin. Sheridan with it. Going left. Passing behind the net. Cusimano collecting, looking for a pass. Now might go for the shot. He'll recollect and pass inside to Bawden.
Yeah, great defense from the Friars right now, just not letting the Green Wave get anything.
Here's a shot from Schobel. His stick got hit, but it's going to be Delbarton ball. 0.1 seconds, under a minute to go here in the first quarter. Pass inside, drop by Cusimano. Goaltender collects. That's Jones. Friars ball.
Yeah, that was an open man right there. Just couldn't make the grab, and it will be Friars ball.
They got to get out of their own end here. Oh, and they lose it. It's knocked out by, I think that's Hauser, and it is. A heads-up play by the junior.
Yeah, great job by him, and under 30 seconds left in this quarter, so let's see if the Green Wave can capitalize here.
Yeah, if you're the Green Wave, you want to take that last shot. You would love to capitalize here going into the second quarter. With it is Folk driving in. Sorry, no, that might be Foder. No, that was Folk. Pedicano with it. Driving in. Shot. Saved by Jones. That's not easy. Going against a long stick right in front of the net, and that's going to do it. Through one. We're tied at 1 between the Friars and the Green Wave. We're back here to start the second quarter of action. It's going to be a penalty on the Friars. So Delbarton takes possession off the faceoff. With it is Hauser, a nice spin move. Nearing the net, now backs off. Passes it. Schobel, guarded by Tantillo. Flag on the play. Delayed penalty coming in for Malvern Prep. So now you got to take your time if you're the Green Wave. Find the right shot. Don't let Malvern touch it.
Yeah, Malvern Prep was offsides there, so Green Wave have a bit of a free opportunity here.
Here's Foder getting pressed. Throws inside. Folk. I think the shot was blocked up front. There's the whistle, and Delbarton will go on the man advantage. Folk looks like he'll start with it. 30-second penalty on George Laskowski. What do you want to see out of this man advantage for the Green Wave here?
A goal, quite simply, Ben. But just take your time, get a good look. Only 30 seconds on the shot.
And there it is, right away. Alex Schobel takes the lead for the Green Wave on the man advantage.
Yeah, Ben. That's what they needed right there. Taking advantage of the opportunity that they were given, and they get their first lead of the game, 2-1. Delbarton leads, Malvern Prep.
I think that's Quinault in for the Green Wave, the sophomore. And he'll win the face-off. Kane's been great all season for the Green Wave. Charges in and he scores! Does a flip on the way down, and the Green Wave are up by 2.
Yeah, that's a great job by him. Being patient on the face-off, and just a great shot. Delbarton extends their lead to 2, but a great job by the sophomore right there. He's really been playing well this past couple of games.
Quinault coming into this one at an 80% face-off win. That's his first goal on the varsity team.
Yeah, good one at that too, Ben, against a tough team.
Yep. And still loose. And Malvern comes up with it. Trailing by 2.
Malvern Prep extending their offense like we've seen them do this entire game.
Riley will pass. He'll get it back from, that was Ortalib. Here's a pass behind the net. The Friars closing in on the net. Now they'll back off. And there's going to be a penalty on the Green Wave.
Yeah, so a free opportunity here for Friars.
Sims will throw behind. Spin move there. Now Lachovich will back off. And with it is Riley. Riley gives it back to Lachovich. Now at the top, pass is dropped. Ball in the air. And Delbarton will come up with it. It's pop 'em, but they will be down a man here.
Yeah, tough one right there. Good defense, but unfortunately, it would be a penalty on the Green Wave. So Malvern Prep will have a 1-minute man-up advantage.
A significant loss for the Green Wave here for a minute. It's going to be Will Petticano going to the box. And we'll see if the Friars can take advantage like the Green Wave did. Little fake action there. Kovic. The Prep moving it around. Here's a pass inside. Now the back off. Here's another shot and they score. Owen Mears finds the net, and it's a 1-goal game.
Yeah, that's just a great execution from Malvern Prep right there. You could see them slowly get closer and closer to the net, and then just a rip to the lower left side of the goal. 3-2, the Green Wave lead the Friars.
Trzynski fighting for it. Still loose. Trzynski trying to get to it. He does. He's got an open lane. Will he shoot? No, we'll back off and give it to Johnson. With it is Olsen. He'll send behind the net. Hauser makes a spin.
Trzynski was calling it for it right there.
Folk drop the pass, recovers. He'll stop here, guarded by two guys, and he'll pass back to Baldwin. Sheridan comes on for Pedicano. Hauser behind the net, now cutting in front, backs off, and he'll pass. Nope. Now he does. Sheridan to Baldwin. The Green Wave taking their time here. Baldwin going right. Driving in, a shot. Blocked up front by Jones. Still loose. And it's going to be the Friars coming up with it. A good defensive stand.
Yeah, good job right there from the Friars, and they will go into the counterattack here.
Michael will hold. He has a goal today. He'll flip. Now it's Turley. Guarded by Cusimano behind the Delbarton net. Turley turning up front and evens the game out at 3.
Yeah, Malvern Prep has just really done a great job offensively in these last couple of minutes. 2 goals that tie this game back up. About 7 minutes left to go in this first half, and we are tied here.
Trzynski in at faceoff. We're going to have a whistle. Connolly had come up with it, but it's going to be Delbarton ball. Trzynski. Olsen sends behind, now to Hauser. And now Folk will send a floater. Johnson with it now. Driving inside. Shot, scores!
Yeah.
And Johnson takes the lead back for the Green Wave.
Great job by Johnson right there. Getting past his defender, and a good look right there. And Delbarton takes the lead back, 4-3. Phil Monardo to take the face off with the Green Wave.
Good response there from Delbarton. Conceding 2, now gaining 1 back. Minardo chasing the ground ball. His stick gets knocked out, but Delbarton's right there. Olsen with it. Hauser. Nearing the net, loses it. And it's picked up by Novak. And Carroll will send across. Riley will get the pass back. And he'll send to Mears.
It's been a really even match so far from both sides, possession-wise, and see if Malvern Prep can tie this game back up here.
I think both sides on offense for sure have been playing similarly as well, just through them being patient and then nearing the net and taking a good shot. Good save by Shimko there. Mears was looking for a second there. Goes out of bounds. Malvern Prep maintains possession. Turley, guarded by, I think that's Mahoney. Good defense. Falling down, and there's going to be a penalty. That was Beichel falling down. Now in front of the net, pass dropped, and the Green Wave will be down a man. And it looks like they might be down another man as somebody is down on the field. They've already suffered some of their best players, two attackmen and Bolger and Ron Weber out today. We'll step aside and we'll have more updates on the injury. We're back. Kip Rand was the injured defenseman for the Green Wave. He'll come off the field. And it looks like it's either a cramp or a leg injury.
Yeah, hopefully he'll be back, but Delbarton a man down right here. And another great opportunity for the Friars to tie this game back up. It was a tripping call on Rand right there.
So the Friars are the chance to even the score back. They did it last time on the man advantage. Now only 30 seconds to work with, and Shimko saves it. Oh, I might have hit him. And the area where the sun doesn't shine.
Yeah, good job by Shimko there to make the save, though.
Mm-hmm. And the Green Wave kill the power play. Shimko all the way past, loses the stick and the ball. And it's going to be Malvern Prep possession. And I think the Green Wave took a timeout originally, and we'll step aside. Coming out of the timeout here.
Well, refs, I think, have a little miscommunication of whose ball it is.
Well, Delbarton called a timeout.
So, yeah, they had to have
They had to have possession. So I think it would be their ball. I don't know, though. Maybe they gave Malvern Prep the timeout. Because I know Malvern had possession, and then there was the timeout. So it was a little confusing to deal with. But the refs huddled up in an extended discussion. Okay, so I think it was where the ball is going to be placed. It's Delbarton ball. Schobel has it on his own side of the field. Two gray jerseys near him, but he'll get right past him. No problem for Alex Schobel. Fodor driving in. There's the flag. And we'll have a whistle here. Penalty on Malvern Prep.
So another opportunity for the Green Wave. They'll go a man up. And it's going to be 30 seconds.
Yeah, 30 seconds, yeah. So 2 minutes. But I forgot that's the preset there. Going to the box is Max Delvescovo. Schobel passes it back to Fodor. A lot of open room. Working in a triangle here. Schobel passes. Keep using the triangle. Hauser shot. Just off. Delbarton ball.
Yeah, just high right there, but a good look. And 14 seconds left on this penalty.
Good look there. The triangle in effect again. Fodor thought about it. Schobel, Fodor, Hauser, and the penalty is killed off.
Yeah, no need to force anything there if it wasn't open. So they'll reset here.
Still have a good setup. Fodor thought about shooting it. Now he'll back off again. Olsen passes. Here's Testa. Now I think that's Folk.
Good ball moving here from the Green Wave. Taking their time.
Fodor. Good pick there by Testa. He shoots, and it's saved by the Rutgers commit, Heath Jones.
Malvern Prep take possession here.
Oh, I just realized that Jones was out of the game for that save. That was Plaze, but they checked back out.
Malvern Prep has taken a timeout, and we will step aside.
We're back on here. 2:20 to go in this first half. It's Malvern Prep ball trailing by 1. Here's the pass inside. Shot saved by Shimko. He's been on fire today, Veer.
Yeah, I mean, that was an amazing opportunity for Malvern Prep. No one was even near the guy. And a great save from Shimko to stop anything there.
Jake Beichel scored already today. He was looking for a second, but Shimko had something to say about it. Delbarton It's Trafford passing to Olsen. Taking their time. Under 2 minutes to go in the first half. Sheridan comes on. Olsen still has it.
Under a minute and 30 seconds left in this first half.
It's been a tight one, Veer.
And you imagine if anyone gets a goal here, it'll make a huge difference going into the second half.
Yeah, not only the lead, but that momentum, too. This game has been pretty tight, as I just said. Folk has it. Shoved off. Now we'll pass to Baldwin. Under a minute to play now. Delbarton taking their time. Oh, and it's miscommunication. Olsen chasing. He'll get it. A good recovery by the Green Wave. Sheridan will pass. Hauser passes. Folk with it.
Now, around 30 seconds, I imagine that the Green Wave want the last shot here, not let Malvern Prep get anything.
Looking for a goal there was Folk. Shot off the net, but Delbarton keeps possession with 24 seconds exactly to go.
And it looks like it'll be a timeout from Malvern Prep, and we will take a timeout as well.
We're back here. 24 seconds to go. Delbarton on offense. What's the strategy for the Green Wave here?
Score. Simple.
Olsen. Hauser, nice spin towards the net. Past the Folk. The shovel is in! 5-3, the Green Wave lead. And Peter Folk loves it.
Yeah, that was like a spin cycle shot. Great job by Folk. I don't know if he practices that or not, but great job by him. And that was a big goal. If the score remains the same, the Green Wave up 2 going to halftime against a very tough team. So great job by Folk.
Yeah, his top 10 matchup has lived up to the hype in the first half. It's been a tight ball game. Trzynski passes. That shot ripped and saved. A good one at that by Jones. And we'll go into halftime. The Green Wave up 2. We'll catch you at the halftime report. Yeah, just a quick halftime report on Benneville with Vierdal in the booth. The Green Wave have a 5-3 lead over the Friars. Veer, it's been really even play so far, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, Ben, definitely 5-3, but it could really be easily 4-4.
Yep. So what's it going to take from one side, if it's even possible, to break through in this game?
I think defense will make the story here today, which either team can stop the other team's offense. I mean, we know both teams' offenses are one of the best in the country, and they have some really talented players. So I do think it'll come down to the defensive end and a matter of who can get stops and consecutive stops at that.
All right. Look forward to seeing what happens in the second half. We'll take a quick break, and we'll be back in less than 55 seconds. We're back here, and we have an injury report, Veer.
Yeah, it looks like Kip Rand has some tape around his right ankle, so doesn't look like he'll come back into this game, but you never know if he might make an appearance. But Anthony Pallone will take his spot for the time being.
All right, we're underway in the second half. Fight for it. Minardo comes out with it. Derek Core will send it to Shimko, who gets it over. Now it's Johnson. Olsen, who had a goal in the first half. We'll send over to another guy who had a goal in the first half. That's Schobel. And now it's Testa. And here's Fodor. He'll go behind the net and send a pass over to Folk. Fodor ending around the right side, charging towards the net. There's the flag. Testa rips one. Saved. Good save by Heath Jones, but it's going to be a penalty. Keep wrapping up Fodor around the head. That's the second time this game.
Yeah, so Delbarton will have a man-up advantage, and a quick one at that. Under a minute played in this second half, and Delbarton is a man-up. And it looks like it will be a 30-second penalty.
See if Delbarton can take advantage once again. They did it once in the first half. Couldn't convert on another opportunity. I don't know if they had any others, but here's Testa. We'll send it to Schobel. Here's Fodor. Quick passing. Testa's shot just misses. Folk trying to recover. A lot of great jerseys around him. Folk gets pushed over.
Yeah, good look from Testa right there. Tried to bounce it in, but just went wide. It will stay Delbarton ball here, and the penalty will wind down.
Yeah, on Santillo, he's about to get back in the game. Penalty expires. Schobel collects. Steps right, passes right. Olsen with it. Circling. Rips one, and he scores! Olsen's second goal of the game. And the Green Wave extend the lead to 3.
Yeah, great job by Olsen right there. He's had a great game so far, his second of the game, especially with the absence of Gavin Romweber. He stepped up.
Yeah, for sure, Veer. Heavier clouds covering Morristown now. It's getting darker here. The rain continues with 10:19 to go in the in the third quarter. Minardo wins the faceoff. He'll charge down the other end. Minardo passes. Folk! It's deflected. I think that hit the stick of Jones.
Yeah, great face-off win from Minardo right there. And a good look there, but it will remain Delbarton ball.
Here's Bolden. He'll send it to, nope. Sorry, Cusimano is a screen there. And now Baldwin gets it back from Olsen. He'll give it to Sheridan. Now it's Cusimano. The Air Force commit. Charging inside. His stick got hit. It'll go out of bounds. Delbarton gets possession back.
Yeah, maybe trying to force his way in there, but it will stay Delbarton's ball. Under 10 minutes left to play in this third quarter.
Folk shot off the mark. Delbarton keeps possession. I think that was Sheridan. Yep, he sends it to Baldwin. Sends it behind the net. Folk. Deflected the pass for Cusimano, and it'll go out of bounds. Delbarton keeps possession. Now Sheridan with it.
Malvern extending their defense here.
Baldwin. Pass to Hauser. He'll hit the brakes. Now go to his right. Pass. Dropped by Sheridan. Recovers. And he'll send behind the net. Here's Hauser. Pass to Baldwin. If Delbarton can score here, it would be big. Olsen shot. He does. There's the hat trick.
Yeah, another great job from Olsen right there. Good dodge. Gets a good look and a tough save to make if you're the goalie. That's his third on the day and a great game so far for him.
Yeah, Delbarton coming out of halftime, scoring 2, and extending the lead to 4. And just like that, Delbarton's built themselves a pretty nice lead here in the third quarter.
Yeah, it's important for them not to get complacent, though. We've seen them do that in certain games and allows the other team to make a little bit of a comeback. So keep your foot on the gas if you're Delbarton.
Fight for it. Still fighting for it. I think, 3 gray jerseys, 3 black jerseys. And it's going to be the gray jerseys getting it. Ball loose once again. Oh! Playing field hockey out there. Malvern prep ball.
Yeah, just a long fight for the ground ball right there. And it will stay with the Friars.
With it is Mears. He scored in the first half. He was guarded by Johnson, now sends it over. And there's a shot. Malvern Prep responds quickly. It's Jake Beichel getting his second goal of the game.
Yeah, great move right there and just loses his defender right there. And they cut the lead to 3. Great job from the Friars.
King Quinault in for the faceoff. He scored earlier today. Coming right off of a faceoff. And they're going to call, I don't know if that was a hold or what, but it's going to be a penalty on Quinault. Malvern Prep gets ball. Beichel sends to Turley. He'll give it to Mears. 3 guys who have scored today. Mears closing in on the net. Passes inside, and a great save by Shimko. It's really coming down here in Morristown. Dotro passes inside. Folk! Oh, off the net. A dangerous opportunity for the Green Wave.
Yeah, the rain is really starting to come down now, so there is a flag on the field, however. I'm not sure what the call is, but
they're going to call a whistle. I think this might be on the Green Wave. Or I know they only stop just for conditions. If you're wondering if they would call off the game, if I think lightning or thunder, I guess they come together in a package. But If one of those happens, I think they call off the game. We're going to have a discussion. The flag is picked up. Don't know what's going on out there.
Yeah, well, we'll have to see how the rain affects both of these teams. The turf certainly will be more slippery, so you might see some guys going down.
Getting flashbacks to this fall when Delbarton was playing Malvern Prep in football. Delbarton had a generous lead, and they lost because of the rain. Kicking became an issue, and, I mean, it was a fun game for the crowd as they started rolling down the hill over here on the near side, but Delbarton lost the lead and lost the game in an early season matchup.
Yeah, definitely don't want to repeat history right there. But
Delbarton is a man up. Penalties coming to an end here. There's a shot saved. I don't know if you saw the water just flew out of Jones's stick after he saved that. Means, and it's going to be a whistle, a timeout by Malvern Prep, and we'll step aside. We're back here. Means has it on the attack. He gets tripped up. Loose ball. Close to the goal. Shimko gets the pass. A smart play by the Green Wave, and they'll collect. Core will send to... No, sorry, that was not Popham. That's going to be Mahoney now with it. And the Green Wave will collect here.
for the Green Wave, you just want to take your time here, get a good look.
Yeah, don't force anything. You have a 3-goal lead, and we know how fast those can go. And there's a lot of time left in this game. So, yeah, try to find the right shot. Photo nearing the net. He loses it. His stick was whacked. And Malvern Prep comes up with it. Oh, now Delbarton getting the steal. Shobe in front of the net. It's rolling. The goaltender was rolling around on the ground. And now Malvern Prep recollects. An opportunity for the Green Wave, but good defense and a good stand by the Friars.
Yeah, that was just a confusing bit of events right there. A lot going on, but Malvern Prep will retain possession here.
Here is Turley. Driving inside, shot, the bouncer off. They're going to give that, they're going to give it to Malvern. Oh, no. There you go. Yeah, I was a little bit confused. Papa made a great effort, and he got to it. I don't know. Yeah, originally it looked like it was going to be Malvern ball, but the Green Wave got possession here. It's going to be Fodor taking it up for the guys in black. Nice moves to cut around the gray jerseys. Another nice spin. Playing with Turley there. Hauser with it. Passes to Folk. Cusimano drops the pass. And they're going to lose it. Borden gets it. Good recovery by the Green Wave.
Yeah, maybe the rain is affecting these passes and these catches, but a little sloppy there for the Green Wave, but they'll keep possession here.
Cusimano passes. Behind the net's Hauser. Will take it up and pass to Sheridan. Sheridan cutting towards the net, and he scores. Too much room to give to Sheridan there, and he takes advantage. 8-4, the Green Wave lead.
Yeah, pretty move from Sheridan right there. Just beats his defender, and a nice little bouncer. That tough save for the goalie to make. And Delbarton gets their lead of 4 back with 3 minutes and 25 seconds left to play in this third quarter.
And for the faceoff are Trzynski and TJ McDermott. Ball goes into the defensive end. And ground ball. Malvern Prep had it. Now they lose it. Still fighting for it.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of these today, Ben.
For sure. I think Delbarton has it. Now it's whacked out again. And Malvern Prep comes out with it. Heath Jones sends over. Here's Carroll. Send a long pass over to Riley. And here is Beichel driving in. He has 2 goals today. He'll send back out to Riley. Riley shoots and scores! Lead cut back down to 3. And it's an 8-5 game here in Morristown.
Yeah, just going back and forth and back and forth. Great job from Malvern Prep right there, cutting the lead down to 3.
Same guys back at it. It's going to be McDermott and Trzynski. .2:28 to go in the third. Mahoney picks it up, sends it to Pedicano. Pedicano driving towards the net, shoots off. Oh, I think it got deflected in front.
Yeah, good defense right there. Maybe a little bit of a force from Pedicano, but Malvern Prep will get the ball here, look to make something happen.
Under 2 minutes to go in the third. Taking it up is Novak. Mean sends it in front. Good defense by Popham to prevent the shot. Malvern Prep ball.
Yeah, people complaining about the officials a little bit here, but Malvern Prep will take possession.
With it is Michael. Guarded by Petacano. Good screen there by Carroll. Now it's going to be Means sending it over behind the net. I think that can't really get a good number to look at. Yep, that was going to be Lukovic. Means in front of the net. Shoots off the mark. Malvern Prep keeps possession.
Good defense from Mahoney there, making it hard to get the shot off.
Lukovic guarded by, that was Pallone. Here's a shot. Saved, but it's going to be bounced in front. Core chasing it. Now it's going to be Popham. Popham went out of bounds, so it's going to be Malvern Prep ball. Good pressure by the Prep, and they score! I didn't hear a whistle, though, Vera. I don't know what happened. I thought... I didn't even know play was happening.
I don't know about that one, but looks like it will stand, so...
Wow, interesting sequence of events. I thought they were going to start it back behind the net. Didn't it look like that?
Yeah. But
Yeah, I mean, that's where the ball went out of bounds. I don't know why they would take it from up top. But Malvern Prep cuts the lead down to 2 in an unfortunate sequence of events for the Green Wave. Who scored that? Do you know?
no clue, Ben.
Minardo wins the faceoff. Good positioning. Sends it to Johnson now. Under
35 seconds left in this quarter.
Hauser. Cutting towards the net. Shoots. Off. Malvern Prep ball with 23.6 seconds to go.
Yeah.
Wouldn't be surprised if we saw a timeout here.
That's a little unfortunate for the Green Wave as well because they had no one back, so it will stay Malvern ball.
Means 10 seconds. Guarded by Docho. Means shoots off the net. 5 seconds to go. Delbarton gets the ball. 4.8 to go. Popham launches one off the net. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. 8-6. 2 goals separating the two sides. We'll be back with the fourth quarter of action. Delbarton 8. The Malvern Prep Friars 6. 2 goals separating the two sides. It's the fourth quarter here in Morristown. Face-off, Minardo versus McDermott. And getting it is Minardo. He'll go the other way. Passes it to Petacano. I think Johnson has it. He does. Betacana will come off. Fodor will take his place. Schobel's on as well. Johnson shoots, scores! The Green Wave are up 3.
Yeah, great job by Johnson right there. A good move to get past his defender. Hands-free shot. And just ripped it. Delbarton gets one back, and that's Johnson's second goal of the game, I believe.
It is. Your belief is correct. Yeah, Delbarton, a lot of guys been scoring for him today. Schobel, Johnson, Olsen has the hat trick. Sheridan, Quinault, and Folk. So in the absence of Bolger and Romweber, some guys for the Green Wave have been stepping up today. Fighting for it. In the air still. I think Quinault's going to be there. Oh, just goes out of bounds. Friar ball. Here's Tantillo. We haven't seen too much of him today, but he is sure talented. Here's Means. Pass behind the net. Turley sends it to Means. Means guarded by Dotro, gets around him, passes, shot, goal! A great shot by Means.
Yeah, tough one right there. Just left unguarded and too open for him. He cut the lead back down to 2.
So Mears gets his second of the day. Maybe Delbarton ball. Quinault was in for the face-off, but there's going to be a hold, I think. Johnson gets it. Johnson loses his footing. An effect of the rain. And Malvern Prep comes up with it. They'll go on the attack. A chance to cut the Delbarton lead to 1 here with 10 minutes to go in the 4th. With it is Riley, guarded by Fodor. Riley sends it behind the net. That's Lukovic, and now it is Beichel. He has 2 today. Great spin move to get past Rolke. Mears sends behind to Lukovic. He's guarded by Pallone. Uses the screen from Ortelieb. And now Ortelieb has it. Guarded by Johnson. Sends it to Turley. Trafford in coverage now. Turley shoots. I think it was deflected up front. Going the other way. I think that's Rand. No, Popham, sorry. Shot, goal! Chase Hauser. Oh, sorry, no, I think, was that Folk?
No, that was Chase Hauser.
Yeah, Hauser.
And a great job from Popham right there. First defense, and then going the other way, getting the assist to Hauser, and Hauser just rips it past the goalie. A great shot from him, and a great job by Popham.
So back to a 3-goal game. False start. Malvern Prep ball. Here is Tantillo. Now it's going to be Mears.
Under 9 minutes to play in this one.
Mears. Tries to shoot one, goes far. Out of bounds. Malvern Prep ball.
Maybe a little bit of force there from Mears, but it will stay Malvern Prep ball.
Turley shoots, just high. Out of bounds. Friar ball. 8:28 to go here in the fourth quarter in the top 10 country matchup. Right in front of the net. Can't leave or to leave that open right in front of the net. And Shimko couldn't have done much. 2-goal game.
Yeah, you can't leave him unguarded. I mean, no one was near him, and that's just too easy for him.
Yeah, doorstep goal. Veer, you and me probably would have been able to score that. I mean, just sitting right there.
I don't know
Basically
about
a one-timer.
you, Ben, but
Oh,
I
come on.
definitely got it.
Trzynski against, can't make out the number, but it doesn't matter. Trzynski's going to be the guy who wins it. He was going against Connolly. Trzynski still has it. Nice move. There's going to be a flag. Johnson has it. He'll pass to Olsen, who has a hat trick today. Under 8 to go. That pass too high. But it's going to be a man advantage for the Green Wave.
Yeah, so not the best pass and catch, but it will stay with Delbarton nonetheless, and they will have a man-up advantage.
Malvern Prep defense gathering together. It will be a great stand and momentum shift for the Friars if they can hold the Green Wave 1 minute man advantage. Lukovic.
And it's a minute this time for the man-up advantage.
Lukovic is the guy in the box. Schobel passes to Folk. He passes over. Now near the net. Now they move back out. Schobel passes. Now gets it back. And Schobel sends back. I think that was Folk. Yep. Now with it is Olsen. 20 seconds to go. On the man advantage. Hauser loses the pass. Delbarton needs to get some shots on this man advantage. Just keep passing. Here's a shot and they score! Waited. Fodor scores.
Yeah, great job from Brandon Fodor. That's just a nice shot, low corner, and it's a tough one for the goalie to save. To get the lead back to 3 with under 7 minutes left to play in this one.
They found the right shot. Fodor, his 10th goal on the season. And with 6:53 to go, the Green Wave lead 11-8. Minardo in the face-off. I think he's facing Connolly. Yup. Delbarton gets the ball. Pedicano has it. He'll pass to Baldwin. Pedicano stays in for now. And now will come off. Johnson has it, sends it to Cusimano.
Yeah, Delbarton should really take their time here. Don't need to force anything that isn't there.
Cusimano holding on to this one. Sprinting behind the net. Passes. Yeah, and you got to keep good passes here, too. Can't afford to give up a turnover. Sheridan. Passes to Baldwin. Baldwin driving in. Good discipline by the senior. Olsen nearing the net, now backs off, passes to Cusimano. And he loses his stick. The ball comes loose, and the Friars take possession here. Good defense there by the Green Wave. Dropping it is Novak, but he'll now send to Mears. Owen Mears, 2 goals today. Good defense by Pedicano. And they lose it. Pedicano sends it. And now Shimko has it.
Yeah, Delbarton needs to slow things down here a little bit. Under 5 minutes left to play.
Tight game.
Regulation, at least, Ben. You never know if this goes to overtime.
The rain, I just realized it's died down. Starting to get brighter here. Thought about shooting it, was tested. Now he'll retreat, send to Fodor. Fodor a move, spins, has an open shot, just high.
Yeah, go look there, just higher than that, and it will remain Delbarton ball.
Fodor backs off. Cradling behind the net. He's guarded by Riley. Now passes in front. Shot, goal! Hauser scores his second today.
Yeah, great pass from Fodor, I think that was. Finding the open man and a rip from Chase Hauser. That brings the lead back to 4 with under 4 minutes left to play. Great job from the Green Wave. Phil Menard to take the face-off, along with Connolly.
And it's going to be Connolly coming out with it. Pedicano trying to get it. Eventually knocks it loose. Push.
Stay with Malvern Prep. Push called on Pedicano.
And this is a possession that you would love to convert on if you're the Friars. You're trailing by 4 with 3:40 to go, and you're playing a Delbarton offense who's been buzzing in the second half. Nice move, shot off the mark though. Shooting it was Beichel.
Yeah, he's the playmaker for the Friars. You've seen him a couple times make some nasty moves, but
Turley behind the net, guarded by Johnson. Right in front of the net, shot off the mark, a little grounder there.
stay with Malvern Prep.
Here's Beichel. Guarded by Pedicano. That shot high, and 3 minutes to go here in regulation. Delbarton leads by 4. Inside, shot misses again.
That was a little bit of a break for the Green Wave. There was a guy wide open, and he had an open shot, but it just goes past the net. It will stay with the Friars.
Turley. Pass too high for Mears. Whistle, timeout, Malvern Prep. We'll step aside with 2:36 to go. We're back here, 2:36 to go in the fourth quarter. 12-8, the Green Wave lead the Friars here in a top 10 matchup in the country. Mears passes, loose ball, and Malvern Prep recovers. Here's a shot wide. Malvern Prep keeps possession. A lot of shots here by the Friars on this possession. They just haven't been able to capitalize yet.
Yeah, 2 minutes and 15 seconds left in the game, so.
Mears shot wide. And a few guys on this field who will be playing together next season. Will Petticano going to Duke along with Mears for the Friars and Tantillo. All those guys, class of 2025, heading off to North Carolina and playing for the Blue Devils. At the top is the Georgetown commit, Beichel. Ball hit loose.
Great defense from Petticano right there. But 1 minute and 40 seconds left.
Here's a shot wide.
And if the Friars are just firing shots, just trying to get something to go.
It's the right move here. Time winding down, trailing by a lot. It's early shot, saved by Shimko off his knee.
Yeah, that one had to have hurt.
Ball loose, whistle. Malvern Prep ball. With it is Mears. Yep. Mears driving towards the net. Shot and he scores. Right over the head of Shimko. And it's 12-9. Mears completes the hat trick.
I think that was Beichel, Ben, but under a minute left to play in this game, and if you're the Green Wave, a face-off win will be huge here to try to ice the game.
Quinault can't win the face-off, so the Friars will go on the attack. Under 45 seconds to go here in the fourth quarter. You got to be urgent if you're the Friars. Carroll, shot way off. I mean, I don't know what you're doing there. You got to take a good shot.
36 seconds left in this one.
Beichel passes, shot, goal! Now it's a 2-goal game.
Yeah, we saw this versus Haverford for the Green Wave. Gotta try to find a way to just let the clock wind down.
It's Danny Lukovic getting the goal. And it's going to be McDermott and Trzynski in at the face-off. 28.9 seconds to go in the fourth quarter. It's a 2-goal game between these highly ranked teams in the country. Winning it is McDermott, deep in his own end. Jones has it, 20 seconds to go. Here's Carroll. With 10 seconds, a shot, and it's a goal with 9.2 to go. And it's a 1-goal game.
Yeah. The Green Wave really just need to hold down a little bit.
Not ideal for the Green Wave, letting up, I think, 3 goals in the last minute.
Yeah, we saw this versus Haverford.
Oh, and it's a face-off win for Malvern Prep. 5 seconds to go. Beichel Pass in front of the net. And the shot's late. And it won't go. And the Green Wave, for the first time since 2019, beat the Malvern Prep Friars 12-11. It came down to the wire, Veer.
Yeah, 3 goals in the last minute for the Friars. And Delbarton holds on, thankfully.
Yep. All right. For Jared Lowy and Veer Dahl, I'm Ben DeVella. It's a fun broadcast between the number 5 and 10 teams in the country. We'll see you next time.